Turn up the volume, baby. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Share it out. Share it out. Share it out.
Truth and freedom from old.
Read like Timbuktu scrolls, my soul ancient. Talk Greeks, how to think Moorish foundation. Spain's golden age, that was us with the flame. Alhambra shine bright while the West was in chains. I penned prophecy in palaces, fed philosophers, spoke Latin, Hebrew, and math with astronomers. You can lie in books, but truth's still visual. We built Europe's mind, facts, not fictional.
Before Oxford and Cambridge, there was the University of St. Morse gave the world algebra, irrigation maps. They flipped the globe upside down, and that's real.
Fez crown fitted, gold trim my intellect. I birthed dynasties, now give Moorish queens respect. From the Nile to Andalusia, we govern lands. Held law, held court with the scroll in hand. I ain't black, I'm a Moor, make it crystal clear. Nationality the key, let the people hear. We the mothers of law, spirit and flame. So step right when you utter my ancient name.
Black is not a nationality, it's a status of civil death in law. Moorish women held positions of power. Don't let her story get erased in his story.
I move with the seal of the prophet true. Circle 7 in my palm, everything true. Told us we ain't Negro, color the lost. Told us nationality's the real cause. Raise the flag high, red and green beam. When you know your name, you control the dream. You ain't free with a dead name and a dead file. I resurrect truth, Moorish and wild.
A noble true Ali was the first to reawaken us after slavery. He didn't preach religion, he taught civics, law, and nationality. That's what they don't want you to know.
Turn it up.
Got deeds in my pocket, not pleas for relief. I don't march, I file liens and stand like a chief. I'm more by descent, treaty rights in effect. Still sovereign while they lie, cutting side deals in debt. From the Maghreb to the Mecca, my roots run deep. We built pyramids while they were still herding sheep. Now I study law with my sword in hand. Fighting fiction with fact, reclaiming land.
When you know law, you don't beg for justice. You command the laws on minorities. With the original landlords, study for burning the clear.
We the Moors, speaking truth through the mic. Echo from the past, now we sparking the light. Nation not fiction, law in our sight. Resurrecting what's right. We the Moors, speaking truth through the mic. Echo from the past, now we sparking the light. Nation not fiction, law in our sight. Boom back, resurrecting what's right.
To all my brothers and sisters, learn your lineage, know your rights, honor your ancestors. This ain't a trend, it's a return. Severe day.
Roll with it.
Can we run that back? Can we play that back, y'all? Can we run that back? I know y'all just getting in here late. Y'all got to keep your notifications on, baby. Can we run that back one more time? I need y'all to do me a favor right now. The link is up there. Please do your research before you try to come at me. So I want you, if you see Kaba's name in there, please share this to my brother Kaba. Hurry up. This is not an argument. This is not a debate back and forth with my brother. But we got to set the record straight. So y'all do me a favor right now. That was the intro. I got a lot of intros. Shout out to my brother DJ Derek, man. I got mad intros, bro. So I need y'all to do me a favor. Smash the like button. Share this out. I see y'all on the X right now. So please, we tweet this out on X. I am on X. Real Sabir Bay on X. Real Sabir Bay on Instagram. I know Kaba and his squad watching. I know Kaba and his squad is watching. I know my brother King Simon's watching. So please share this out. No hate, just truth. So let's rewind that back one more time. So let's go, y'all. Let's get these likes up, shares up. Y'all wanted it. Y'all kept sending me the videos to respond to it. So I'm going to respond. So please share this out, y'all. Okay, let's go again. Let's go, y'all. Jarrell, the link is up, brother. The link is up.
Peace to the family. What you're about to hear in entertainment tonight. This is true music. We not black. We Moors, let's build. Truth and freedom from old.
Read like Timbuktu scrolls, my soul ancient. Talk Greeks, how to think, Moorish foundation, Spain's golden age. That was us with the flame. Alhambra shine bright while the West was in chains. I penned prophecy in palaces, fed philosophers, spoke Latin, Hebrew, and math with astronomers. You can lie in books, but truth's still visual. We built Europe's mind, facts, not fictional.
Before Oxford and Cambridge, there was the University of St. Moors gave the world algebra.
Let's go.
Irrigation maps, they flipped the globe upside down, and that's real.
Fez crown fitted, gold trim my intellect. I birthed dynasties, now give Moorish queens respect. From the Nile to Andalusia, we govern land. Hell law, hell court with the scroll in hand. I ain't black, I'm a Moor, make it crystal clear. Nationality the key, let the people hear. We the mothers of law, spirit and flame. So step right when you utter my ancient name.
Black is not a nationality, it's a status of civil death in law. Moorish women held positions of power.
Please share this out. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it turned up on the X. We live on X.
I move with the seal of the prophet true. Circle 7 in my palm, everything true. Told us we ain't Negro, color the lost. Told us nationality's the real cause. Raise the flag high, red and green beam. When you know your name, you control the dream. You ain't free with a dead name and a dead file. I resurrect truth, Moorish and wild.
But noble Drew Ali was the first to reawaken us after slavery. He didn't preach religion, he taught civics, law, and nationality. That's what they don't want you to know.
Got deeds in my pocket, not pleas for relief. I don't march, I file liens and stand like a chief. I'm more by descent, treaty rights in effect. Still sovereign while they lie, cutting side deals in debt. From the Maghreb to the Mecca, my roots run deep. We built pyramids while they were still herding sheep. Now I study law with my sword in hand, fighting fiction with fact, reclaiming land. When you know law,
Respect, seek respect, not attention, people.
We the Moors, speaking truth through the mic. Echo from the past, now we sparking the light. Nation not fiction, law in our sight. Resurrecting what's right. We the Moors, speaking truth through the mic. Echo from the past, now we sparking the light. Nation not fiction, law in our sight. Boom back, justice resurrecting what's right.
To all my brothers and sisters, your lineage, know your rights.
Straight out of Africa.
This ain't a trend, it's a return. Severe pain.
Roll with it. DJ Derek.
Ooh, shout out to my brother DJ Derek. Yo, he be having some fire for me, man. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Y'all scared to jump on the feed with me? But if you come on the feed with me, please do me a favor. I need you to come with some receipts, okay? All right. I got a lot of intros that my brother Derek put together because I'm getting ready to go back into the studio real soon, y'all. They just getting the new studio together. It's going to be lit. I really don't want to be back in the studio, though. To tell you the truth, I don't. But anybody that, people that don't know me, I've been in radio for over 25 years. And I am from the streets of South Philadelphia. It was funny because I looked at this video about Wilson Projects. And I had a shootout in Wilson Projects. Shout out to the brothers in Philly who matured and start bringing the youth together because they were speaking about Wilson Projects where I had a shootout at. Yeah, they call it Wilson Park now. It was Wilson Projects. They call it Wilson Park now in Philly. So I used to live on this with my sister. I left home when I was 15, 16 years old. My father was rough. So we moved. I went to my sister's house, my older sister's house. And I was living out there with her at 15, 16 years old. 16, 17, something like that. And I got shot at 19. Messed up, ain't it? And in a shootout in the projects. And I seen something that said Wilson Park. Nigga, that was called Wilson Projects, nigga. They called it Park now. It's a park. It's Wilson Projects, nigga. So yeah. Crazy. Have anybody ever really been in a shootout? How many of y'all been on this feed been in a shootout? Like, I ain't glorifying nothing, but I'm just saying. I mean, not one shot. I mean, like literally a shootout. Like bullets flying everywhere. You don't know where these mugs coming from, and a bunch of smoke in the air. Crazy, right? So that was like my young lifehood. And even though my mother tried to protect us from a lot of those things, and I lost my son in 2020, which is actually coming up August the 15th. Shout out to the whole Philly from Compton, California. No doubt. I'm in LA too, baby. What's up? Shout out to Philly, baby. I'm Philly bred all day. South Philly, baby. 22nd in Catherine. They call it small side, but it used to be called the Deuce. The Deuce. So yeah, they call it, my son and them was calling it the small side now. Small side. I said, what the hell is, I went back home and they said small side. I said, nigga, what's small side? What the hell is the small side? They didn't change the name, different time. But we called it the Deuce. 20th and Carpenter. 20th and Tasker. Stomping grounds, baby. Point Breeze, baby, all day. I could walk y'all down the line with this. You ain't talking to one of these cats that never lived a life, baby. I've been in many shootouts. And I'm not glorifying it at all. I'm just letting you know. And been shot many times. Many times. And lost my son behind it too. You know. So you're not talking to one of these dudes as YouTubers. You should be happy. Real happy. Okay? So all you niggeros that went in the military, talking about I was in the military, brother, I got PSD, whatever it is, nigga, I got it all, that crazy stuff too. I got it all. I got it all. So I'm going to share this before I go forward, y'all. So I'm going to give my son passed away in 2020, in August 2020. That's my son right there, Amir. That's in front of my fam house. That's 21st and Catherine. I believe this is a year or two before he got killed. I think a year before he got killed. Because he got shot a year before that. That's in Philly. My son, and I'm gonna show you another one of my son. I just want you to pay attention because I always have my children around me if you ever paid attention. My other son is in there. I don't want to show him, but I'll show you probably. That's my son also. We was in Delaware. And the dude was trying to take a picture. And my son was like, they said, yo, Sabir, because I popped up there in Wilmington, Delaware. And you see me with my FOI shirt on. And my son was right there like, nigga, who is this person taking the pictures, nigga? So I'm explaining something to y'all before we go into this and why I feel the way I feel. My son's supposed to be looking back at these pictures like this. That's my son with brother Taj Tariq Bey. My son's supposed to look back at these types of pictures and say, well, I was in the room with this person. Not vice versa. Not us looking at my son. Taj is still here and he's 80 years old. My son's supposed to look back at these pictures and say, I was there with that legend. Even here, I'm showing y'all stuff for a reason. This is my son when he was little also. Even these pictures. That's my son right here. That's Amir. That's Jose Piamenta Bay. My son's supposed to look back at these types of things and say that I was there in the room and they're no longer here. But he's no longer here. He left before all of us. So people, this is why I don't deal with age. I don't deal with time. I don't deal with all the craziness that you black folks run around and talk about. Age is an illusion. Time is motion. I live in the present, which I live in the now. So these things right here, my son, that's my son Amir when he was little with cornrows with Jose Piamenta Bay. I believe that was in 2003. Where was these dudes at in 2003? Might have been about 2000 something. But I'm showing you pictures of how this was. My son, this is my son Amir, the same dude you saw me holding, grabbing. That's Amir also. So coming up August the 20th, August the 15th, people, that's the day my son was taken from me. Not by the white man, not by the white man, by our people. And this is why I'm the way I am. And I said when I start this video, shout out to my brother Rashidi, he said to me, I was talking to him and I said, bruh, I'm the bad guy. Sabir is the one that they don't want you to talk to. Kaba got an issue with me and I don't even know what it is. So Kaba, if you're watching, you know how to hit me up. I'm not making this up. I have no issue with no one. The truth is the truth. That's it. The truth is the truth. So I get all these videos and I hold things in. And when you hold things in, it can make you sick. It can make you angry. It will make you not think. So I was holding a lot of these things in, and there was a video that was sent to me, which I saw before. I got a video that was sent to me, and I saw the video. I looked at it. I said, all right, cool. That's what he want to believe. Kaba, he's on that. He's trying to validate foundational Black Americans. Really? Really? So my brother sent me a text. He said, whatever is trendy. And I'm going to play this. And if you watching this video, Kaba, you can come on the feed, or you can call me and set up a, we can do a stream together. And I hope y'all send this to Kaba. Hope you send it to anybody that's close to Kaba. Let's have a real talk. Anything that's trendy, we jump on. And the real people, right? And I know Kaba be talking smack behind my back too. I know he do. A lot of them be talking smack. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Because if I got beef with somebody, I'm gonna let you know I got beef with you. And I don't eat meat. And I don't have a beef with Kaba. I don't have a beef with Tariq Nasheed. I don't have beef with none of them. So all of y'all are sitting up here saying, what is your problem with the foundational Black Americans? Because it's not foundational. There's nothing foundational about it. There's nothing foundational about a black thing, an inanimate object. There's nothing foundational about it. So if you're watching my brother Kaba, or Kabians, or Tariqians, or face foundational Blackians, y'all can join the feed with some facts. Because what I'm seeing right now is everybody kept saying, Sabir, you got to talk about it. You got to talk about it. And I'm like, what do y'all want me to talk about? Y'all don't support what I do. Y'all don't. And then the conscious people is not being honest, and I'm being 100% honest. Give me a Bible. When we pull a Bible, I swear on it, or the Quran. If I got an issue with you, I'm going to address you, not make videos or quietly whisper about you. So if I whispered about anybody to anybody on this feed, let me know. Or would I say it while I'm here now? I don't whisper about people, bro. I don't. And don't think all your whispers is not going to be spreaded, because niggas spread that stuff. So I have no issue with Kaba, Tariq, Umar Johnson. Listen, trends, B. You can't find nothing on me. Nothing on me. I will tell on myself. So when someone sent me that video, right? When someone sent me that video, I looked at it. I said, what do y'all want me to say? What do you want me to talk about? Damn, share it to Kaba and them, nigga. Let's have a sit down. Kaba, I wished him happy birthday, and he didn't even return my text. I texted him. At least Professor Griff did, even if Griff don't agree with what I'm saying. And I don't need you to agree with me. But I did text Professor Griff on the first, and Professor Griff said, wow. So shout out to Professor Griff. See, this is what real men do. So what people do, they like to follow trends. Sabir don't follow trends, bro. Truth is true. So you can go gather all your people with their information, and it may go over just a little bit, y'all. If it's worth it, I'll go over. Okay? So please share it out to any group, any foundational Black Americans, and let's have this conversation. I'm not going to argue with you back and forth. Just come out swinging with your facts, and then you can go quietly. Now, if you want to have a discussion with me, then you can actually email me. It's very easy to reach me. Most people have my number. It never changed in 26 years. It never changed in 26 years. So that's my email if you would like to reach out to me. Don't be quiet, y'all. Okay, shout out to my brother Marcus. Okay, is we good? Are we good? Did I lay everything out? No need to type. No need to type. Just come on the feed. Okay? But do your research. Okay? Just do your research.
Do your research.
Let's go. Rest in peace to my son.
Yo, I step in the cipher like Ibn Sina, dropping gems like Medina, flow sharp like a scimitar. Look the cannon, map stars, heal the sick while they hide in the truth, man, and the game is slick.
Philosophy deep like Rod Kim in his prime. Knowledge reigns supreme. Gotta sharpen the mind. They erased our scholars, left the culture to dust. But like Sabir Bey said, truth can't be touched. Much love you must learn. I'm building like pyramids, stacking these facts like KRS-One. Got the culture intact. Fight the power like Chuck D in the squad. If you know where you from, then you're closer to God.
Do your research, baby.
Do your research. No doubt, no doubt. Do your research now. Do your research. From Timbuktu to the Bronx, connect the dots.
Antisocial, my brother.
Scrolls while they plotting the blocks. If I ruled the world, I'll bring books to the youth. Break them free from the chains with the power of truth. See, they hit the scholars so the people stay blind. Taught us gold chains, but not the gold in the mind. I study the ledge like I study the craft. Like poor righteous teachers, I be breaking it down fast. Free your mind. Boogie Down taught me that this ain't a game. If you lack knowledge, then you're bound in chains. Eric B. and Rakim paid in full with the facts, but the real wealth's hidden in the books. Know that. Do your research. Do your research. Do your research. No doubt, no doubt.
You research
now.
Go get Kaba now.
Built on knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. If you don't study the scholars, how you claim the culture? Do your research.
Hip hop was built on knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Go get him. Let's go. You and your feelings. Leave your feelings at the door, baby.
This for the ones who be digging in the crates, who know the real history and ain't taking the bait. They turntable lies, but we bringing the truth. Like Sabir Bey said, man, just follow the proof. Hip hop ain't dead, it's alive when we teach. When we open up minds and we practice what we
practice what we preach. Oh, we got technical difficulties. Hold on. Hold up. What's up, brother?
Peace. What's up, bro?
Technical difficulties. This has happened when you do it in real time, brother.
OG. Sorry, I can't call you, bro. You my elder, man.
I don't even know anything about that. I just told you I don't deal with time or age.
I know.
Look at what our elders are doing to us.
I know.
So I don't. That's why I said, don't give me none of that. Do you know what you can say, Brother Bay? That's all you can do, Brother Bay. That's
hey, look, and it's another thing, because you know I'm damn near. I'm always watching or damn near always joining the feed, and I keep telling myself, bro, you need to send this brother something.
They don't want to send me nothing. You
got no.
Cool.
F them. I'm speaking on me because I feel some type of way. I'd be like, dude, you gotta send brother something.
Nah, brother, I gotta lie. You gotta make up lies. You can't send me nothing. And this is why it's crazy.
No, I mean as in you know, just to show my support. So you're talking about like cash out. You know, I just want to show my support because I've been watching for years. I've been joining the feed. I've been soaking up the knowledge. And it's just like my brother told me, he was like, he told me, he was like, I bought books from Sabay, so you know, it's my time now. I'm like, you know what, you're right. I need to stop bullshitting. Because I definitely need, instead of just watching, I really need the support. That's just how I feel now.
I thank you, brother, but most people are not honest like that, man. It came back on, brother. So hold up. Here you go.
They turntable lies, but we bring in the truth. Like Sabir Bey said, man, just follow the proof. Hip hop ain't dead, it's alive when we teach. When we open up minds and we practice what we preach. We ain't just here for the cloud or the fame. We here to elevate and honor the name of the ones who came first, paved the way with the verse. So before you claim hip hop,
they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to do no research, baby.
Knowledge, wisdom, overstanding.
No research. No, we can't support him. We should never do that.
Words, speech and rhymes. It's a movement. Know where you come from. Know where you going. Claim your culture. Do your research.
It is not your platform to talk about that, brother. We're not talking about religion. Not religion, homie. We can do that if you set it up. My email is right there. Here it is. I did a whole video on it yesterday. Okay?
Roll with it. Roll with it.
Why do antisocial? Why Negroes are always trying to come on my feed when I come on here and try to get attention, nigga? Like, ain't it easy to do your own show? It's easy to do your own show, right?
Man.
This is the crazy part. Like, why do they come over here with me and try to be, well, we the original Hebrew Israelites, nigga? They still more. It doesn't matter which way you flip it. Go watch my video from last night. And this is what it is, brother. Like you said, they will sit on here and watch and never support it and say, well, I'm gonna use Sabir-based platform. No, brother. I'm gonna make you pay. I'm gonna be sarcastic. I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna be all these crazy things.
Because only and this is real, and I mean this from man to man when I say this, because I don't mind when people disagree with me,
Me neither.
but and I say this because you can really chime in on what I'm about to say. I know when it comes from actually sitting and actually watching a lot of people, and I bring your name up. I know certain people that what you just said, yep, they don't support. They ain't never been around you in real life. They ain't never nothing. And it's like you can't even word the shit like he can word it. It's only two people outside of you that I feel like I watch and go, damn, y'all know something. They both know you. One is my brother, and the other one is the real Kush Day.
No
And
doubt.
we already talked about Kush before. He been at the show. He been at one of the venues with you. We know that you told him everything. It's just like so. It's only two people outside like knew, and I'm like only my brother and this dude Kush are on point. I can talk to y'all and go yeah Sabir and it's no. Oh yeah I know Sabir, and then 3 minutes later they say some shit and it's like how you know Sabir and you saying that?
Because they do that. Because this is the thing, and I'm giving y'all facts. And I love my brother Kush. I used to go to Chicago. I told y'all the story.
Mm-hmm.
Kush used to come to Chicago to the hotel and sitting there with me for hours. Him and I don't know what that other brother. Hope he's good. Sandiata Kita. Sandiata, I think his name was Sandiata. And they would sit there. And I used to tell a story all the time. My son mom used to get pissed because they would just come and sit in the room with me. And I would literally be in there and they would suck up everything. Everything. And I would sit there. And I'm not a selfish type of dude. Like that's how I am. When I met him, it was weird when I first met him though. I'm sitting in the car, like, because I've been shot too many times. I'm in Chicago, right? So I'm sitting in the car and he's buying DVDs off me. Real rap. Him and my brother Bruce. And I'm like, I don't even know what, you know what I mean? Like, can I exit out the car, nigga? Like, it was all that kind of stuff, right? So Kush used to come in, if you pay attention to everything he do, and I ain't knocking because that's my brother. He follows almost everything I do. He pull out the highlighter. He had the sunglasses. He put the music in. I'm like,
Yes.
am I lying?
I'm talking about everything you. I'm like, yo, and that's why I mean, people like him and my brother. I love to talk to them because at least it's they give credit what credit is due, and they point me. They always point me. I'll be like, nah, I go watch a bit. No, buy some shit from them. This is what they tell me. It's like, no, you need to really lock in.
And this is the thing. It's a lot of work to this, brother. I don't get, like I said, I tell people, I don't get super chats. I don't get AdSense. I don't get a pension for me being a teacher in school or me getting a pension for me being in the military. I wish I could get a pension for me being shot up in the goddamn streets. But the thing is, like, I used to even go to where Kush used to work at the barbershop. And nigga, one day somebody on the street just got slumped at a gas station. I'm sitting outside like, nigga, I forgot where we was at. And they said, oh yeah, the dude down the street just got killed. This is how I know we are. They said, yeah, nigga went to the gas station, got killed. I'm sitting in the barbershop by myself. We all pulled up at the barbershop in Chicago. And I'm like, God damn. Right? So I would always teach Kush how this goes. And I literally said to Kush in this car, I still remember this. I haven't talked to Kush in about a year, bro. About a year and a half. Probably, yeah, about a year and a half. But I remember sitting in the car with Kush when he was with his wife. And I told this brother, never forget, he was dropping me off back at the hotel. And I said, bro, focus on your family. Because these conscious niggas don't support nothing or care. This is what I told him. Because at one point, he's new in it. He's fresh. When you get into this, brother, you will literally get burnt out or you have to follow a trend like Kaba did. See, this is why Kaba's where he's at. He's feeding off of Tariq Nasheed. When I brought him to Philadelphia in the 1990s, go watch any video, ask him. I brought Kaba in Philly in the 1990s at the Pearl of Africa. Y'all don't know that, but go ask him. So when I was telling Kush this, because of my experience, I said, Kush, brother, these conscious people don't care about you, bro. They don't care about you. They're gonna listen, they're gonna suck you. You gotta be part of a club, a clique, or something like that. So you have to be mentally prepared. Brother, I'm going through something, whether y'all know it or not right now. I lost my son this month. It's coming up on the 15th. You can never get over something like that. And to deal with our people, the ignorance of black people, and the people that don't support you, and you trying to feed them, what do they teach you? What have Tyreek taught you? What did they teach you? Just told you stuff and you threw thousands of dollars, and that's why I have a problem. So it's a mental thing, brother. So when I'm saying I'm tired, it's not a physical, it's a mental tiredness that you got to fight with your own people. When I'm getting, I don't even know this girl was white or whatever, so-called white. She emailed me. She said, yo, she said, I love the way, she said, you a good teacher. You articulate. This is what she said to me. She said, you articulate a lot of stuff very, very well. And I'm like laughing, right? And I was trying to get a name, and I was like, who the hell is this that's texting me this, emailing me this? But this is what happens. So yes, brother, this don't get supported the way it should be, right? So some people walk away, and that was my advice to Kush. I told Kush this. That's why you don't hear about Hakeem Bey. That's why you don't hear about Kamar Gabrielle. That's why you don't hear about a lot of people that's not around anymore. But y'all push who you want up there, and they'll put certain people on the platform because they're going along with the get along. That's why. It's no way that you're conscious, brother, and you say you're a teacher as in Kaba, and you're going to turn around and talk about some foundational Black Americans.
The
sense.
Crazy part about that too, when you say that, the people push, because the people actually do, but in a way, I also think about it when they say when they come out with them little tests and they say we asked them a million people, and people like me and you, and I say me and you because you come from South Philly, I come from Southeast DC. I'm talking about like people like me and you. I've never had nobody knocking my door asking me any type of questions that they said they went around and asked millions of people. So it's like, who really has the power to put these people in front of? Because
you say who? You say who has the power?
I say who, but it's like me. I know, but I don't know. I will be honest with you. I know because it's like
once we have the money,
the people. I'm like, shit. The people, the ones that subscribe to it, we watch it. Woo woo. But it's like we people in the hood or in the cities, we ain't really doing nothing.
No, we're not.
Because all the music that's mainstream, and where I'm from in DC, you don't hear that. Like, and I'm pretty sure when you go to Philly, you hear the inner city music of Philly. You're gonna hear the inner city music of what DC is.
Yes.
So it's like, I know this group of a lot of people is not really subscribing to what they really are promoting, and like a Dr. Umar and all the fake conscious. And that has me lost because I be like, damn, y'all not paying attention to the fake conscious. Why are y'all not looking at the real conscious then? Like, what's really going on out here?
And this is the crazy part, bro. Like, I ask simple questions. What is foundational? First and foremost, you must understand what is foundational. Foundation, right? How could you have a Black foundation? That don't make sense. That's a color. That's like saying a yellow foundation or a white foundation. They can be that, or a Chinese foundation. I mean, I can't even say that. Yellow foundation.
And that's how you fuck up their whole narrative, because that's what I would ask them. Well, we are the first Black foundational Black Americans. Well, who's the first yellow foundational Americans?
Or white foundation? You don't even, did I tell you who the first European that was here in the United States? She would be foundational. She would. I told y'all about a lady. If y'all remember, I'll play her again. So they don't say foundation, or they don't have to say that. And this is the craziness of our people, brother. We sit here and play this game. Like, I'm like, yo, what the hell? Put me in a room with Kaba. Don't even, like, I'm telling again, if y'all late, Kaba don't even call me. Kaba know how to reach me. I was in Chicago at Underground Bookstore. I swear to God, this is what happened. My brother Yoel, if he's on his feed, he'll tell you a story. Before I play this video, my brother Yoel, and go support my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore. I was in Chi-Town, and I got a phone call, and he said Kaba was coming. I said, oh, cool. He's coming? He said, he's coming, right? He said, he wants you come down. I said, dude, you know how much money it is to come from downtown to, I think it's 77th. I think, I forgot, it's Cottage Grove or somewhere in that area, whatever. It was like 40, I think it's $30, $40. I like to go down there, right? 30, $30, $40, right? In an Uber. I wasn't in a car at the time. And I gets there, I come in. You know how you would see somebody. Let's say, for instance, if I see my brother Marcus, for instance, right? And I see Marcus come in. Hey, Marcus, what's good? You know what I mean? I'm standing up. Hey, you know, like we see each other, right? That's what people do, right? And you see each other. Hey, what's good? Yo, my nigga. When I seen Kyle, his facial expression was crazy. If my brother Yoel is on, he'll tell you the story. It was packed in there. So he's sitting down and I'm coming in and he's Yoel trying to get me to come to the front. I said, no, I'm good. Like, lawyer, as Yoel tell you, I'm always that humble dude. I'm cool. He's sitting down all the way in the front of you. Ever been to Underground Bookstore? If I'm lying, Yoel will get on him because he's watching this video. As I'm in there, Yoel's trying to get me to come to the front. And I'm cool. I said, nah, I'm good, bro. So he finally gets me to come to the front to see Kaba. Okay, cool. What's up? The whole time I'm there, Kaba never looked, talked, spoke. It was crazy. And it was weird. After we went outside, I went to Kaba and said, hey, peace. And I said, let's take a picture. I don't know what happened or between him and brother Taj, because him and Taj had a debate one time and Taj ate that y'all could probably find it. Taj will kill you, bro, on this. I'm being real. So I said, oh, that's what it probably was about the Moors. So when the Moors information come in, that's when they get upset, bro. If I'm lying, please share this video out to them and dare them to come to me. This is what happened, bro. And I'm so humble. I don't run in rooms, bro, and be like, yo, I'm here, nigga. I'm gonna chill. The energy. When people talk about this Christ thing, Jesus didn't come in the room saying he was Jesus. His light was just shining. You don't have to come in and say none of those things. You can just come in and that glow. You see that halo behind Jesus? That's the sun. What the hell y'all think that is? He was the sun. That's the light. So all you got to do is walk in the room. You ain't got to say nothing. I have hoodies on sometimes with sunglasses, and the light will always shine. And that's how I am. Anybody who watches, Mark has been around me. He'll tell you how I move. I don't act like I'm better than nobody, do I? No, I'm going to kill it.
Super facts.
Right? But people are liking trends. Oh, he sounds good. He got a doctor on his name. So what? Dr. Pepper got doctor on their name too. And it's poison. But the truth is the truth. And you can't sit up here and jump from talking about the Moors and then turning around and saying somebody's foundational Black American when you don't understand that Black, it's not a nation of people. It's not a race of people. It's not a race. Black is an adjective to describe something if you're a school teacher. Okay? So Black is an adjective to describe something. And you're referring to it as an inanimate object. So I didn't really want to do this video because I said I was going to be the bad guy. My brother Rashidi's on here. And he said somebody got to do it and hope people share it out. This is what he said. Hope people start talking about it. If you can't explain it, call me. Put me in a room with them. And then we'll have that conversation. And I hope y'all share this to Kaba. So let me help y'all out about the term white. White didn't come until 1613. Do your research. So why are we calling these people white? Why are we calling people white? You can't even answer that. If you are foundational Black Americans, then they obviously could be foundational white Americans. How about that part? Because if you study the history, they was here at that time. How long have Black people been here, brothers? See how this works with common sense? Oh, my bad. Common sense ain't too common, bro. Common sense is not too common. Think about it. So if you have foundational Black Americans, you got to have foundational white Americans. So let's play this video, y'all. Y'all ready?
You also gotta have foundational indigo Americans.
All of it.
And I love that word indigo. I think
we are the indigo children.
You broke it down for me. The word Indian into Indicum into indigo. I love that story right there.
We are the indigo children. We are those people. Nobody's Black. You can have the darkest of the dark and they still not Black.
You're not.
But the weird part is we don't understand history, and the responsibility falls on the people that y'all watch every single day. They get mad at me. They always talk about unity. We need to come together. But they pick and choose who they want to bring in those rooms. Me, I'm fine. I told you I was raised with 9 brothers and sisters. I ain't trying to be part of nobody's clique, bro. I'm good, but I will come in the room and tear that shit up. Okay? So let me play this video with Kaba. Are y'all ready? And I'm going to pick this thing apart. Anyone knows I'll be in Portugal. I've been over Portugal about 3 or 4 times. 3 or 4 times. But I want you to pay attention who they be bringing on the feed because they who knows history. Let's go.
Americans, we have to know our history. We have to stand on our square. And when we understand our history, then we can deal with anyone that comes to us with misinformation.
You got misinformation.
I've had an opportunity to meet people from around the world. Black folk in Netherlands, black folk in UK, black folk in Cape Verde Islands, black folk on the African continent that love and respect foundational Black Americans.
Oh my God.
Folk from the Caribbean, they recognize who we are. They know who we are. When the civil rights movement occurred in the 60s, specifically when the Civil Rights Bill was written, the immigration laws became illegal and they had to be rewritten. The reason why the great majority of people are in this country from Asia, Africa, and the Caribbean is because of the civil rights movement. Period. The reason why there's so many Indians from India here now is because of black folk. And when they come and they benefit on the back of the blood, sweat, tears, and even lives of foundational Black Americans. And it is in the dominant or the attempted dominant oppressive society to keep us divided. And when you don't know, you can't do. And it's important that we as foundational Black Americans understand what we're saying. We have brothers and sisters come and they say, I'm from Nigeria, I'm from Ghana. Well, how about us? Who are we?
That's right.
Crazy.
How do we define ourselves? And so foundational Black American is a term we use as a legacy of ancestry that is indigenous to America. Most as foundational Black Americans, we have to know our history.
One more time.
Is that Kaba?
We have to stand on our square. And when
you know what's funny, my father told me stuff like this, bro.
Is that? Let me mute my mic. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You can talk. My father should be very careful when niggas smile like that.
That was Kaba?
That was Kaba.
No way.
Brother,
I'm asking because I just heard the voice. I couldn't see.
Oh, you didn't see the video?
No, I heard everything. That was Kaba? Are you serious?
That was Kaba. He said, stand on our square. Like, what square?
No way. That was that man. Hold on. I got to play that back on the big screen.
Oh, I'll do it again. I'm going to play it for y'all one more time.
No way. That was that man.
That's what my brother Rashidi said. Are
you fucking serious? This is the same dude who was rocking with y'all.
He said trends. Trend. This is Rashidi said trends, nigga. I said, what the? Somebody said that to me. I said, no lie. Somebody said that to me. I said, I already saw that. I saw it already.
I really thought Kaba, like when I got hip to Kaba, it was because of you and Tariq. So I'm thinking Kaba was on the same wave. I'm like, oh yeah, these my Moors brothers. They gonna tell you that real shit.
Oh, brother,
no way that this is Kaba.
I just told you how this is going down. Like
Kaba did not just sit up here and say that we foundational Black Americans.
I need you to say this to Kaba. He can call me on the phone. We'll do a video together. He won't even call me, nigga.
At least me and my brother gonna. Hey, look, me and my brother gonna have a field day with this one on the phone. I promise you. We're gonna have a field day with this one.
This shit is wild. I said no. So my man,
no way.
Yo, that was crazy, right? He said, we as foundational Black. I said, nigga, it made me think about it. I said, did they get to this nigga?
And on some real shit, coming from, and I'm a young man, you feel me? I'm only 29. Like I said, I got hip to this man from you guys. It was all dealing with the Moors. For this dude to sit up here and do something like that, that just goes to show.
And this is my brother Clyde said, when money comes
Thank you. I was just about to talk about
God
money.
Walks out the room, nigga. So
I was just about to say something about
God
money,
must be
but
still with
thank
me,
you.
brother.
Pin
God,
that shit.
yo, God must be. Listen, God must be with me. This is the
Money
thing.
came in the room. That nigga Kaba shit, man. Fuck
Let
that.
me
Let me
tell you
get that.
something. Let me tell you something. They say the most hated people or the most hated person, right? Is the one who has money and shares it. The one that has the Holy Quran was given to, and one that has the knowledge and tell it. So if you have the money, the Quran, and the knowledge, you a dangerous mother freaking. They the most hated mother freakers. So like my brother said, when money comes in the room, God walks out the room. I'm going to play it again. This is
and I don't know your name, but I'm still in that. I'm letting you know that right now because that was some real shit. When money come in the room,
that's my brother Clyde. No, that's my brother Clyde right there, y'all. Listen, it's up to him. That's my brother Clyde. He's
when
like a
money
big brother to
comes
me.
in, God walk out the room. Lord, hey, that's some
Listen,
deep
you can
shit.
say
Hey,
God, whatever which way y'all want to flip it. Y'all all say
brother,
God.
no funny shit. I fuck around and get that shit tatted on me. That's some real shit. I swear to God, that's some real shit.
So
That's really what goes on in this world.
in this same day, this dude same day be on my feet every goddamn day. Like, nigga, why don't you share it to the Kaba? Why don't you share it to the Foundation of Black Americans? Yes, I'm coming at you too again, brother, with love. Because niggas always sit on the sideline, brother, and I'm tired of that, bro. Making me the bad guy because you not a man to stand up to none of this. You're not a man to stand up to this. You want to type. Niggas need to work in the courtroom. So let's move forward with this. He
And
said,
it
no
ain't,
problem.
it's not even on severe to really be out here and fucking fighting. It's for us for real.
It's crazy.
It's not on this man. This man been doing this shit for over 30 years. How you want?
Kaba been doing it longer than that. And this is the weird part.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Kaba,
kind of so like
Tariq.
mind blown.
And this is the thing. Tariq Nasheed made Kaba. He didn't make him per se. He didn't make him, but he put him because y'all fed Tariq Nasheed so much money, right? And not teaching. Because when we did Hidden Colors, it was not Tariq Nasheed. It wasn't him that made Hidden Colors. It was us that made Hidden Colors.
And you got the real one.
Huh?
I said you got the real one.
No, but see, people don't understand.
It's actually a documentary out. You can go on YouTube and probably watch the joint now. But it's one out where your part comes up and they only had you in the joint for like a short period of time. It's like,
I want to tell you the story behind it.
yeah, I'm about to say, I mean, I know, but they might not know, so go ahead, I don't know.
So I'm gonna give you the rundown. I didn't reach out to Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed reached out to me. So my nephew was with me when we were filming Hidden Colors. You see that? Say Sabir Bey. My nephew, right? He was with me. Tariq took what I said and used that motherfucker. I said, nigga, did he just say that? And it was a short part, but it was so weird that everybody remembered that part. See, y'all thought it was him. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. Are you follow me? So that's what made me feel bitter of working with other people until I ran across my brother Chris Amadeus Price when we did Out of Darkness. I'm the producer of this. You can look this up online. I'm the producer, and we had at the 2016 Pan African Film Festival. Way better than anything pertaining to Hidden Colors as far as graphic wise. Then we did Heavy as the Crown, which is Heavy as the Crown 2 is out now. I'm not just interested in none of this anymore, brother. That's how I am. I'm not even interested in none of it no more. Set up the panel, set up the lecture, set up those things to see how this is going to work.
I loved Out of Darkness.
It's crazy, right? So if you see the new one, go watch Heavy as the Crown 2, bro.
I gotta show my daughter that, but my daughter she keep acting like everything I'm trying to show her is so scary. I'm like, baby, chill.
When
Relax.
the lawful counterfeit money comes and God runs out the room. Exactly. You ain't never lie about that. They should be having a conversation on what money really is. So if Kaba's watching, tell Kaba to get on the feed with me, right? Or tell Kaba to call me and we can set it up tonight, tomorrow, and we can have a discussion. But for some reason, he has an issue with me. I don't even know why.
Look, see, and I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm highly appalled. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, well, not everybody. I'm speaking for myself.
He has an issue with me. I don't know what it is, but he does have an issue.
It's the Moors, and that's all I can think about. Because ain't no way that you came up with Tariq, Sabir. Well, I mean, not Tariq, Todd. I'm sorry. He came up with Todd. Like you said, he been doing it longer than you, but you've been around. Exactly. And it's like he knew in that circle is dealing with we're dealing with Moors, who we really are. Yeah, look at I'm telling like that's crazy. How can he do that? And it's like, yeah, you definitely taking some money.
Sabir Bey Productions, Dr. Kaba Kamene, and Booker T. Coleman. That was his name, and it's probably still Booker T. Coleman. He just used Kaba, but on my passport says Sabir Bey. All my stuff says Sabir Bey. That's one. I got quite a few of them, brother. Oh, I got quite a few.
I know. That's why everybody is watching the feed right now is like, wow.
I always look out for people, brother. Here's another one. You want another one? Here's another one.
I'm definitely gonna write that man off that. Like, bro, ain't no way you just set up there on the feed.
Right there. That says the Phillies edition right there.
And he repping more. Look. He repping the Moors right there.
Hold up. I got more. Y'all think this is a game with me, bro? Y'all think this is a game? They would never park my name out their mouth. I ain't even have a locks in my hair. That's an afro I had. Hold up. What that one says right there. Oh, that's Kaba too, right? Oh, yes, it is. How many that I just showed you?
I think that was 3 right there.
3, right? So you think I got an issue with somebody? No. Here's Wesley Muhammad now. Sabir Bey Productions. Oh, you think I have an issue with somebody? No, I don't. Leonard Jeffries, James Smalls. I don't have no issue.
This is another common sense thing that I want people to have when he say things about issues between the two of them. We talking about knowledge.
We not
no street beef. No nothing dealing with money. No nothing dealing with you mess with my girl. This is all dealing with knowledge, and somebody's mad because I'm speaking facts and you talking for the money. It's cool.
James Small, Sabir Bey Productions. How could I have an issue with any person that calls themselves black, or whatever you want to call yourself? I just said nobody's black, but you want to co-sign foundational black Americans, brother, for a paycheck, my G? See, y'all don't understand how this works. I'm going to play the video one more time. So for the record, I don't have beef with nobody because I don't eat it. So Kaba's watching, or anybody that watch Kaba or Tariq Nasheed, please share this out to them because I don't have an issue with them. Maybe that was an AI cop. That was no goddamn. You can say the AI. That was no goddamn.
On everything I love, I hope it was, but I
know this ain't no damn. Dude, they ain't no damn AI. Listen, no.
Think about it one AI.
Yo, you that ain't the only time he said that, bro. No, let me help y'all out one more time so y'all can get it.
And we understand our history, then we can deal with anyone that comes to us with misinformation. I've had an opportunity to meet people from around the world. Black folk in Netherlands, black folk in UK, black folk in Cape Verde Islands, black folk on the African continent that love and respect foundational black Americans. Folk from the Caribbean, they recognize who we are. They know who we are. When the civil rights movement,
listen to this,
occurred in the 60s, specifically when the civil rights bill was written, the immigration laws became illegal.
Where's that check? Where's the information?
And they had to be rewritten.
Where's that? Listen, this is what you do when you're in a room with somebody, right? Now, I want y'all to do me a favor. I want y'all to research that. See if you can find what he just said. It has to be rewritten, right? He ain't talking about nothing pertaining to law. So how? Where? Civil rights is for discrimination. I don't know if y'all know that or not. In affirmative actions and stuff like that. If y'all didn't know, y'all, you do know that, right? You do know that it's affirmative action. Y'all do know that, right? Did y'all know that? Did anybody know that? You should pick up a law dictionary and look it up. Should I read it to him, brother? Should I read it to him?
Nah.
Don't read it to him?
Nah.
He said no. So if you look it up, the civil rights is actually affirmative action. It's only for discrimination. So where did he get that information from? They had to rewrite it. Let's move forward. And Kaba, if you're watching, please feel free to jump on the feed or you can give me a call.
The reason why the great majority of people are in this country from Asia, Africa, and the Caribbean is because of the civil rights movement.
Where?
Period.
Where?
The reason why there's so many Indians from India here now is because of black folk.
Where's that proof at?
And when they come and they benefit on the back of the blood, sweat, tears, and even lives of foundational Black Americans. And it is in the dominant or the attempted dominant oppressive society to keep us divided.
But they're keeping us divided.
And when you don't know, you can't do. And it's important that we as foundational Black Americans understand what we're saying. We have brothers and sisters come and they say, I'm from Nigeria, I'm from Ghana. Well, how about us? Who are we?
That's right.
Moors.
How do we define ourselves? And so foundational Black American is a term we use
you agree, bro.
as a legacy.
Why you agree, brother? Stop hiding
of ancestry that is indigenous.
And the thing that people going to miss,
Black
is
American,
he just said it's a term.
we have to stand on our square. And when we understand our history, then we can deal with anyone that comes to us with misinformation. I've had an opportunity to meet people from around the world. Black folk in Netherlands, Black folk in UK, Black folk in Cape Verde Islands, Black folk on the African continent that love and respect foundational Black Americans. Folk from the Caribbean, they recognize who we are. They know who we are.
You keep typing saying
when the civil rights movement,
come on, brother, it's okay,
occurred in the 60s.
In the 60s,
specifically when the civil rights bill was written, the immigration laws became illegal and they had to be rewritten.
Where is the proof? I'm going to say this one more time, since you keep saying you agree with what he's saying, brother. Come to the feed same day and please make it known, brother. Make it known. Let me know. Or matter of fact, do some research on what he just said. Where's that information at? Where's that information that he said that happened at? I'm waiting. See, y'all like the people to just tell you stuff and never show you, but yet Sabira's literally can show you what I'm talking about. I can show you, not tell you. So facts, as you know, can always prove true. They can be counted, measured, and documented in some way. Okay? This is the difference between boys and men. These niggas are boys. And if you're mad at me same day, you acting like a little boy, homie. Straight up. And I don't care about you believing or following work in me. Listen, bro. You don't ask these people where this information is. So I'm going to ask this question again. I can play some music until you figure it out. Where's it at? I don't give a damn. Bro, let me tell you something about this, bro. Y'all keep saying that he's an elder. Let me explain this to y'all. My father said, and my mother used to always say, respect those. I ain't disrespect him at all. So because he's an elder, I'm supposed to let it slide? Because he's an elder, let me ask you a question, brother. Same day, if he's an elder, I'm supposed to let that slide? Come on, talk to me for a minute.
Shit, if a 60-year-old walk down past you and slap the shit out you, are you gonna let it slide?
Yeah, this is the crazy. That's that Christian mentality.
Like, let it slide. He old. I'm gonna knock his old ass out. Like,
no,
nigga,
you know what though? This is the thing with me, bro. I wouldn't do all that, but I'm just saying, you know. But this is the wild part. He said he's an elder. What's the brother? Don't give excuses, brother. I said what he's talking about. Where is that information at that he's talking about? Where?
And even I say this, because I know he's young, just like me. So I say this: even if he did his research,
that dude same day as now. He's not
the
a young
thing.
dude.
The thing that Kaba set up there and did after you played it a second time. He tried to sit up there. He called us foundational Black Americans. Then he gonna say, "Well, it's a term." Okay, well, we know the terms that they put on our people. So with you having the real knowledge, why don't you just come out on that feed and say it right then and there?
There you go. And that's what you do.
Because I know Kaba got the real knowledge.
Yes, he do. But you know he can't say nothing.
That's the issue that we're talking about. What's the dude? You moved the comment, but that's what he don't understand. He's saying, I agree.
Listen, same day, get it. He get it. This is the thing about Negroes who hide, brother. He's hiding. He don't want to be. He's
like,
upset.
Come on now, like you just feeding in. You one of the people that promote the BS. And like, stop promoting it, bro. Like, he's sitting up there. You know he got the real knowledge, but he ain't speaking on the real knowledge. So he's an issue. He's not helping the cause.
Thank you. His age doesn't have anything to do with his speech. His speech, right? He what? If he need to remain consistent. Thank you. He need to remain consistent. That is the key. Same day missed the whole mark. Consistency. You ain't never see me switch up. Have you ever? If y'all know me for a long time, right?
Man, if I ever hear Sabir come out his mouth,
you never heard me switch up
and go, yeah, man, foundational Black Americans, we was here for.
Listen, how many people knew me over 15 or 5 years or 10 years or even 20 years? Clyde knew me the longest because he's like my big brother. You ain't never hear me switch up. Never hear me. And I told y'all before, it was money on the table for me. Like literally, I looked at like nigga, like, but me, because I have a moral compass, right? I have to look at that and be like, that's the shut you up money. That's the shut you up money. And it's not white people. It can bring a black person. They could bring a black person in and actually give it to you, brother. I had it happen. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to keep it real with you. You know who John Sally is? Y'all know who John Sally is? I told you the story before. You know who John Sally is?
Nah.
Yes, you do.
John Sally? Hold on. Before you.
Yes, you do.
Let me look it up.
You want to look him up? Trust me, I'm going to tell you.
Common spelling, right?
Yeah, Sally. John Sally. Just like that. He used to be a ball player, but I'm going to help you out. He was in all the Bad Boys, the tall dude.
Oh, yeah, I do know, bro.
Let me tell you. I know John Sally. Just mention my name to him. He said to me, John Sally said, you the smartest nigga I know. This is what he said to me. Like, we would talk. Right? You would watch my videos, right? So he said, yo, you should do it different. Now, mind you, I'm showing you how it comes in subtle. Yo, you should try it different. He's not the only person that said this. Yo, you should try it different. You smart as shit. Like, he will always say this to me. He said, but you got to try it. You should do it a different way. I was thinking about this shit. I'd be like, wait a minute, different way. Like, you know, I'm thinking about it. I'm ready to sell y'all out in a heartbeat because Kaba and them is doing it. So why not me? But man, I don't get paid from this. So I'm sitting back laughing at this, and I'm like, yo, and y'all think I'm attacking him when I said again, I'm going to put it out here. If you got Kaba's number, send this to him, and let's have a conversation. Let's see if you want to sit in the room with me. We got people that will set it up. But I'm going to
They scared, man. They scared. They don't want to get exposed. They don't want to lose that money that's coming in, that cash flow.
I must be in the wrong camp then.
And they gonna keep it. They are literally gonna keep it like that. That's the world we are living in. And until the masses, as in the quote unquote regular people, really understand that your basketball players or your athletes, your rappers, your movie star, anybody that is quote unquote rich and famous ain't even the people who is really rich. We the people got all the money. We make them people rich. We make anything we look at, we make that popular.
That's sad that you said that, brother. And that's sad that you said that because it's real what you said about that's what kind of world that we living in. This is real rap. That's what kind of world. Yes, he played for the Lakers. What kind of world are we living in? Deal with facts, y'all. I'm gonna set my TikTok back up, y'all. So, my X up. So please share this out. I gotta set my X up again. So please share this out. Share it out. Okay, what kind of world we living in, bro?
There's no such thing as a government. It's only people ruling over people. People jerking around people. People under the hand of people. What part of the system do you play? Who do you oppress? What kind of world are we living in? Yo, what kind of world are we living in? Can I get with my people? Can I sit with my people? Break bread with my people? Move the hell with my people? What kind of world are we living in? Yo, what kind of world are we living in? When every day 7,000 kids are getting locked up. When every day the justice system beginning in. Let it begin again. Churches are ran like corporations making me holler. Corporations are ran like churches raising the dollar. There's no way out or into. Really chill out and live it. Teach your metaphysics on the teacher be spinning theory. What kind of world are we living in? Believe in yourself, achieve for yourself, see for yourself, speak for yourself. Never weaken yourself, pride deceiving yourself. Believe in your wealth. Come on, what kind of world are we living in? Yo, what kind of world are we living in? Can I get with my people? Can I sit with my people? Break bread with my people? Who the hell with my people? What kind of world are we living out? We move about and fear and doubt, trying to get more clout. Just check it out. We took the wrong route to a morality drought. Basically, I'm calling them out. What kind of world are we living on? When a song, when I keep on, unless it touched our thoughts, now where did we go wrong? We don't have long preference, all torn, all wrong, not norm and all wrong. What kind of world do we live around? When we lay around, let me break it down. They shutting us down while we play around. We balling, stalling, while God's calling, all in to falling. What kind of world are we living in? Yo, what kind of world are we living in? Can I get with my people? Can I sit with my people? Break bread with my people? Who the hell with my people? What kind of world are we living in? Yes, what kind of world are we living in? When every day another unwanted pregnancy ends, when every day another person is betrayed by a friend, when every day it never ends, and the people pretend like the president is there because of them. Let me ask, what kind of world can we really trust? When the cops think they shoot it up, what kind of world can we really trust? When the daughters wanna be hoes, and their fathers don't nobody knows, and the mother wear them sexy clothes. What kind of world are we living in? Yo, what kind of world are we living in? What kind of world are we living in?
Y'all share this out? Let's go.
What kind of world are we living in? Can I get with my people? Can I sit with my people? Break bread with my people? Move ahead with my people? Can I get with my people? Can I sit with my people? Break bread with my people? Move ahead with my people? Can I sit with my people? Can I get with my people? Break bread with my people? Move ahead with my people? Can I sit with my people? Can I get with my people? Break bread with my people? Move ahead with my people? Fresh for 2001.
You sucker. Oh, that whole boycotting African business backfired, baby. It backfired. It backfired on them. So let me say this to y'all. On the other hand, you know what's crazy about them talking about boycotting it? Niggas don't go to African shops anyway. Matter of fact, we got this place I hate in Long Beach called Pearl of Africa. They need to don't shop at the Pearl of Africa, y'all. Don't shop. Don't shop at the Pearl of Africa. Okay? That's African. So my brother Abuna, shout out to my brother Abuna, he said so-called black people don't shop at black stores anyway. But you do use black products, though, African products. You do. Majority of the stuff that you use is from Africa. The seasonings from Africa, not from foundational Black Americans. And if you know somebody that has an African product, please, people, support them and support the Africans, okay? Support the Africans and the Caribbean people, okay? Support them, okay? If y'all upset, Kaba, please show it by passing the plate. Oh, my God. Yes, my brother said pass the plate like we in church, my G. Shout out to my brother Bush Kid. So, the crazy part is, right, he said Cape Verde, right? He said, I love Shades of Africa. I love Shades of Africa too. That's my sister, Renee, no doubt. But I just said Africa. They said boycott African businesses, right? Because when you walk in Shades of Africa, you got all African sugar in there, bro. You got all African stuff in Shades of Africa. So you need to boycott that too if you're going to boycott it. See how stupid that sounds stupid, didn't it?
I got African neighbors. They're having a party right now. I'm sure you can hear it. Matter of fact, here you go.
It's stupid, right? Ain't that kind of crazy? You should go over there and rock out with them, bro. He took a spit of
I am. I'm about to go get me some jollof rice. Are y'all tripping?
No doubt. He said go get the jollof rice, my nigga. Like, brother, we're gonna boycott Africans, brother. And it's gonna happen. No, it's gonna backfire. So all of you foundational Black Americans on the wrong side, bro. We universal, we're Moors without a shadow of a doubt, and I can prove it. Let me go to Cape Verde real fast, to Portugal, right? So Kaba said something about Cape Verde, right? Have y'all ever been to Portugal before? How many of y'all been to Portugal? Let me show you something, how ill this was. And then we're going to get back into the foundational Black Americans, okay? Let me just show y'all something. So hopefully Kaba get this. And I'll stay on until y'all share it to him. Okay, or anybody that follows him. So let me show you Cape. Let me help y'all out. Give me 1 second. Let's go to the four castles. I've been to Portugal four times, not for vacation. But let me just help y'all out for 1 second. I want to show you this first. Okay, are y'all ready? So here you go right here. So it's not Cape Verde, y'all. It's called Cabo Verde. You see it? That's called Cabo Verde. Now, I was in here. They don't call themselves black people. So for Kaba to say, brother, you see how I got receipts? He said, I talked to my Cape Verdeans and they said they love foundational black Americans. No, brother, not foundational black Americans. No, they just probably stroke your egos with their craziness. But I was in here. And the lady said, no, we don't use the word black. We're not black. We Cape Verdeans. We Africans from here. If you do the research, I mean, they don't never show you what they're talking about. But y'all can look this place up. It's called Central Cabo Verde. And this is what the black conscious people say. What's your point, Sabir? What's the point of calling yourself black then? Just don't call yourself black. See how that works? Don't use black then. How about that part? But there you go. Cabo Verde. So the book that you see me holding in my hand will be this. So this is the type of sit downs that they don't want to have with me. Because it's me. It's Sabir. So go look it up. Let me show you something else. Are y'all ready? If everything that I'm showing you, brothers, you can look it up for yourself. So share this to Carbonum. Okay. This is called the 7 castles in Portugal. You see the Moorish head right there? You would think somebody would want to sit and talk with me about this, huh? I went to like 4 of these castles, and they're about 2 hours away, 3 hours away. Yeah. You got to study Portugal. Yeah, that's the head right there, right? Let's go to another one. So we wasn't calling ourselves black at that time. So since he wanted to talk about Cape Verde, no, we wasn't calling ourselves black. But let me help you out. This is the Moorish Castle in Portugal. You see it says Castelos dos Moros. Yeah. So they never called the people black. I'm trying to figure out, when did you start saying black? That says Castelos dos Moros. Bear with me. Is everybody good? Are y'all sharing this out? I need to get these likes up. If we got all these people on his feed, I need these likes. I know y'all upset. I know you upset, y'all. So please share it out. He said, peep the exactly. You peep the similarities. Cabo. Woo, kind of funny, right? But these cats just get on and tell y'all anything and don't show you nothing. So let me go forward. In the museum over there in Portugal. So they did not call people black until later on. So here you go, y'all. This is in 1372, 1373. Conquered from the who? From the Moors. Y'all could take a picture of that. Last long. And now if you put me on a feed on somebody's show, I can explain this to y'all. Conquered from the Moors by Alfonso, right here. King Alfonso in 1732. So my foundational black Americans, did they go get black people? Or did they go get Moors same day? I mean, anti-social. Where did they get them? Did they get Moors or did they get black people? Which one? Which ones did they get, bro? I'm trying to figure it out. Was it Moors or was it black people?
Moors.
That says 1370. I'm not making this up. This ain't online, bro. That was, you know how many videos and photos I got from being over there? 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370. 1370 Hold on. Let me give him another one, bro. Let me give him another one. Let's go back further than that. Let's go. That's 1372, right? Let's go back a little further than that. Okay, let's go to 1147. Oh, damn. Again, 1147. Then they say they was coming from here. The Portuguese had something to do with slavery. There it is. The conquest of Lisbon from the Moors. What the hell is going on? What the hell what am I showing here? What? Hold up. Y'all can take a snapshot of that.
Yeah, they can't escape it. They can't escape it.
But this is the thing. You can tell anybody anything without them showing you nothing. So this is why Kaba and them don't want to sit in the room with me, brother. This is why. I don't have an issue with them. But you can't turn around and say foundational Black American when there's no such thing as foundational Black Americans. Or maybe this is what it is. Hold on, let me see if I can figure this out, bro. We're going to figure this thing out together, y'all, okay? We're going to figure it out. Maybe this is what it was. Bear with me. Maybe this is what it was, bro. Damn. The debate over the name Black or African American. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Oh, good God Almighty. Maybe this is what it is. I don't know. Which one is it? Which one is it? Okay. I'm having fun, bro. I can do this for 5 hours. I don't know if y'all know this or not. Maybe this is what it is. Maybe. But I got another one. Just bear with me. Maybe, just maybe. I'm just throwing it out there, y'all. Let's go forward. Let's show a little bit more. Maybe this is what it is. Hold up. Give me 1 second. I use the term the New World and the Americas as in the New World slavery and slavery in Americas. The term Black has become widely accepted in the United States. Oh my God. To refer to people of African or partial African origin, replacing Negro. Y'all can take a picture of that too. I keep trying to tell you. Deal with facts and you can never be defeated, B. What book would that be in? Are y'all following the pattern yet? How this works? How they have to strip you of everything? Okay. Y'all got it? So it didn't come until 1960. So how could it be foundational, my brother? Hold up. Hey. Antisocial. How could it be foundational when it only was in the 1960s?
It's a murky foundation.
Man.
So
I don't know.
If you go look up when did Europeans come here, right? And you look up when did Chinese people come here, watch how far back. So they wouldn't be yellow foundational Americans. So if Black didn't come until 1960, make it make sense. It don't make sense. No. Foundational Black America started in Ethiopia. Look, you laughing because it's funny. This is hilarious, bro. Oh, I got one better than that. What up? We got one better than that. Give me 1 second. We got have some fun. So how could this be foundational when it's modern, 1960s? Let's just take a stab in the dark for a second. Foundational Black Americans. Then we're gonna get into America. Hold up. Y'all ready? Here's America, y'all. For if y'all pick up a dictionary, and Kaba was a school teacher, right? He should know the difference. So this is from an American dictionary. Aboriginal are one of the various copper-colored natives found on the American continent by the European, the original application of the name. What does that even mean? Is it making sense, y'all? Wait a minute. I know I'm upsetting some of these Black conscious people. So if America is a continent, right? That means North, South, and Central. Let's help them out. Y'all ready? I got some more people. I keep telling you I could do this all day. And I'm only hour and 20 minutes in. Hold up. This is in Chicago on a cold day. This is called the Plaza of the Americas. How many of y'all saw this on Michigan Avenue? Let me move this out the way. Hold up. Now I'm walking y'all through facts, right? The Plaza of Americas. You see them flags behind me? That's all America. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I even do it in the cold, bruh. All the way from another country, all the way to back to my home, the United Stadiums, or whatever you want to call it. That's called the Plaza of Americas. Y'all can look that up, or y'all can go down there if you're in Chicago. Just bear with me. These are all the Americas right here, y'all. Y'all see that? It got Canada behind me. Let me see if I can blow this up. We got Canada. We got Brazil. You got Mexico in that mug. Look at these flags behind me. I mean, you could tell I was freezing that day, bro. I was freezing. Damn, I was freezing that day. But look at the flags. That's America, people. Well, maybe that's not what it is. Hold up. Maybe that's not what it is. Give me 1 second. Let's see if we can figure this out together, y'all. Nobody has treaties with black people. I saw something about treaties too, but let me break this down first to its very last compound. Okay, so let's go to civics for a minute. How many people ever been to Balboa Park? He said, "Where's the FBA flag at?" He's stupid as hell. Stan said, "Where the FBA flag at?" They forgot to put it up there. They forgot to put the FBA flag up there. Okay, so this is United States, y'all, right here. United States of America. There it is. That's it. So I'm trying to figure out. I've been on here for like an hour and 22 minutes. You don't have no FBA. You don't have no FBA people on here. We don't have no FBA to rebut what I'm saying. You want to do a video after that? You should tell them to invite Sabir. Seriously, y'all should really tell the Foundation Black Americans, why don't y'all invite Sabir? I could do this less than an hour. You do know that, right? Y'all do know I can do this less than an hour. But I like this. So I'm gonna give you another flag. I mean, another one, right? Let's see if I can pull this one up. You have all the continents, right? Here you go. I found another one. This is in the civics book. You ready? Y'all should go to Balboa's Park, but let me show you this before I do this. Give me 1 second. You ready? These are all maps. Here you go. So wait a minute. Hold up. Spanish, Louisiana Purchase. So this will be the United States then, right? This will be America, but they keep claiming, right? This right here, right? This right here, right? So let me show y'all something when I was in Balboa Park. It says if Spain had not existed 400 years ago, the United States would not exist today. That was in Balboa Park. So I'm still waiting for the Foundation of Black Americans to come. I wait or get Kaba them. Hopefully I won't have to repeat this again. If I will, I'm gonna come back even harder.
Jarrell is funny.
That's in Balboa Park. For real. So bear with me. So the crazy part about this, brother, is that we believe these people who don't show you anything. Okay, so bear with me. But if I showed you some facts, you would not believe me. Okay, so let me see if I can walk you through something. Okay, just bear with me. Did y'all share this out? Okay, so let's go a little further. Y'all ready? Let's go. I'm funny, dude. Okay, so y'all can, here you go, brother. And like the Moors of the 12th century, Moray, or those of the 19th century, America, they were killed and transplanted placed on what? Mother freaking reservations. So they were the Moors that was put on reservations. All these Indian black people talk about Indian. There it is. Go do some research. They put you on a reservation and stripped you of your name and nationality. They did all of those beautiful things to you and put you on a reservation. I'm an Indian, brother. I'm a black Indian. Okay, do your research. Please rebut what I'm saying. I could play some music I could play 5 songs until y'all figure it out. 5 songs, bro. Is everybody all right? Are we good? Are we good? I won't say he's a fraud. I'm gonna never do that. I'm not gonna go that far, brother. But you have some people who want attention instead of seeking respect. Attention and seeking respect. For y'all that's on this feed, black people benefited from a lot of things. Have y'all ever heard of the Brewster House or the Brewster Hospital? How many of y'all heard of the Brewster Hospital? Raise your hand. We had health care. Did y'all know about the Brewster Hospital? I'm gonna give you time to do the research on this, okay? I want you to look up the Brewster Hospital. Okay? Give me 1 second. Let's go. I'm gonna look it up. Look up the Brewster Hospital. I'm gonna put it up here. Okay, I'm gonna help y'all out. Look that up right there. Look it up. Look it up. This is what we should be teaching our people. Y'all already had health care.
1492, you came upon his shores. 700 years, educated by the Lord. 17th century, genocide in the gun. Your passage blessed to market the Africa.
You were not called black before 1492, baby. Come on, share it out. No such thing as black, brother. They were called Negroes at that time. Do your research on the Brewster Hospital. Come to the cipher.
You came upon the shore. 700 years, educated by the Lord. 17th century, genocide in the gun. It's blessed.
Educated by the Moors, baby. Take for one party name, Indian. Do y'all look up the Brewster Hospital?
Severe Bay Radio.
It's in Florida, baby.
1492, you came upon the shore. 700 years, educated by the Lord. 17th century, genocide in the gun. It's blessed to market the Africa.
Thank you. 155 years ago. Woo! That's what you do when you do your research. do your research on it. We had healthcare. We had it, baby. It wasn't black, it was Negro, baby. I want to go to Florida. I wish I could sponsor. I do right there. Own people are selling us out, baby.
You came up on the shore, 700 years, educated by the Moors. 17th century, genocide in the gun. Yeah, it's blessed to honor the African.
Moors are being used as pawns to this day. That was a remix that my brother Son One did with Stevie Wonder. So that's an article right there from the oldest Afro-American newspaper. Moors being used as pawns. So this is why you got these people playing with us, bro, that look like us. I can show y'all more news articles. Y'all ready? That was in 1937. You can look this up online too. Let me give you another one. Another one. This is in 1888. Talks about the Moors again, the black Moors in Africa. The black Moors were driven from Africa. So black will be the adjective. So let's move over to this one. Have you ever seen these articles before? 1936. Why would it be in the United States? In Clinton, Indiana. Wait a minute. The black Moors upon the black Moors from Africa. Wait a minute. How is all these things keep coming up, brother? And it's saying Moors, and we act like the Moors is some group of people that was Muslims and fell off the map. You are the Moor, without a shadow of a doubt. How much more proof can I show them? These are news articles. Let me show you some more. You ready? This is what real researchers do, which I don't get paid for, which I should be getting paid for. But if y'all would like to support me, y'all can donate. I do have a Zelle, PayPal, and a Chime. I told you I'm going to take my time with y'all. So this is some more newspapers. This says the Moors have courage. This was in the 1800s. This one's in 1936. Will Spain fall to the same Moorish tribes to conquer her before the same Moorish tribe to conquer her in 711? And then it will give you the description of what the Moors look like. Oh, I got them all. It's so much, baby. Look at what she said. Look. The passage of the webpage with the passage of the 1964 rights, right? Okay, so y'all see how that works? Oh, y'all don't get it, man. Whoa, boy, these people, y'all better watch out for the Rainbow Coalition and them people. People that look like us gonna sell you out, big. I've been on here long enough for Kaba to jump on the feed with me. If I'm wrong, I don't hate my brother, but I just want y'all to understand. You don't want this with me. Can we go a little further? Now, here's the kicker, brother Marcus. I'm going to ask these people, what's the name of this country? Keep trying to tell you how simple this is. What's the name of this country that we're in right now? What up, King? I was just talking about Kaba. I'll play that again one more time, okay? What's the name of this country? Anybody? Raise your hand. Like I'm in school and shit, nigga. What's the name of this country?
White America.
What?
It's not called White America?
You say White America? What's the name of this country? You know what? My bad. Country don't have a name. But it do. The country do have a name. You ready? The country do have a name. It definitely have a name. And the name would be like my brother said, South Carolina. Every state has their own constitution, just as well as the federal constitution. Y'all should ask these people to get you the state constitution and read the state constitution, have classes on the constitution, talk about the state constitution. My bad. They can't do that. Shoot. Damn, they can't. I forgot black people can't do that.
What, read?
No, they can't. They can't read the Constitution. Doesn't apply to them, or the state constitution. But let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if we can figure this thing out. Is everybody good? Let's go here for 1 second. I hope y'all can read this, but if you're not, y'all should get the case. I do have the whole case. I put it on the screen for you so you can see it. Give me 1 minute. I might have to pull some stuff down, y'all, so bear with me. Can you see that, Brother Marcus?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So I'll read it for y'all if y'all want me to. Okay. 1 minute. I'll read it to y'all. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's pull it up. But why are the African race born in the state not permitted to share one of the highest duties of citizen? The answer is obvious. He is not by the institution and laws of the state numbered amongst its people. He forms no part of sovereignty. Oh, really? He forms no part of sovereignty of the state, and therefore is not and therefore is called on to uphold or defend it. Really small, but that's the Dred Scott case. Oh, just in case y'all don't know what the Dred Scott case is, let me help y'all out. This is the Dred Scott case. If you want it, I do have copies of it. This is the lawyer's edition of it. Now I'm gonna show you how black people are. Y'all ready? This is the lawyer's edition of it. Not Sabir Bey's edition, the lawyer's edition. And when you're in law school, you have to study that. Did I just say that? I do have a Dred Scott book too that costs $3,000. Y'all want to see that? That's the Dred Scott case. Now, we can have a conversation on that. But let me show you how much this book costs, the Dred Scott case book. It's $3,000. What? I have the book. Let me show you. $3 grand, B. $3 grand. $3,000? Yeah, I got the book. So you're not. But brother, the 14th Amendment made us citizens. Okay, let's go to the 4th. That's what they say, right, brother? You got to fix your mic, Kenyon, whoever you are. You got to fix your camera or whatever it is. I don't know what's going on, but
you can hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you now.
Can you see me?
No, I can't see you.
Hey, I'm driving. I just wanted to say real quick.
You just went out again, brother. So let's go to sovereignty while he fixes it. Hold up 1 second.
I'm pressing the camera. There we go.
No, you good, brother.
Just want to say real quick, because you know how these are countries over here, but Africa has 54 countries, and I since I've been listening to you, I just thought about that those are all countries, but they call these states, and there's 50 of them over here, but it's 54 countries over there, and like you said, every state got its own constitution, right? So why don't they call them countries over here? I mean, is that another thing they hiding or what?
They was calling them colonies. That's what they were. See,
okay.
They were colonies, but states, if you look up online, you see when they became states. You ever walk into a building or go in a courtroom and says it was founded or established at such and such time, 1700s? Just pay attention to something. It says founded in 17 such and such. So they became states after they were colonies. That's why I showed the colony, the map. They were called colonies. Right. So what happens with the United, they came together as united. That's what the United States means. It's a territory. So DC, everything comes out of DC. That's why the president is the CEO of the corporation. And you have corporate citizens and federal citizens. So DC is a district. It has nothing to do. That's why a state can say, like California, if they want to break away, they got everything. They got the ports over here. They got everything if they want to separate. But if they get federally funded money, they can't do that. That's how this works. So
is that why Texas won't do it?
Exactly, because now they can do it. Texas can do it. Cali can do it, right? We got the ports. But we're getting federally funded money. That's why they say the discrimination. That's what you hear people say affirmative action and stuff like that. If the president is giving money to them, right, they have to do what he say do. That's why that's why Gavin Newsom is going at it with him now. He's like, nigga, get out of here. Like, you know what I mean? But if he really want to, he can separate.
Yeah.
He can really separate. So that's how this is set up, but we're not being taught civics. I told you could pick. I didn't even know you were gonna come on with that, but I can explain this to people. But our people are crazy, right? There's a brother, but no, brother, we're Americans. I just told you what America was. Now here's sovereignty right here, y'all. So bear with me. I'm gonna pull up sovereignty for y'all. Remember, Dred Scott case said what? Sovereignty. They don't hold no sovereignty. Sovereign people is a political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors, who in their collective capacity possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representative. Then it says C. Scott versus Sanford. When something says see something, you go see it. So that's why I put up the Dred Scott case when it says that they have no sovereignty. And this is why they keep saying Moors are running by claiming sovereign citizen when that's an oxymoron. It don't exist. It's called sovereign people. There is no sovereignty, sovereign citizen, and no law dictionary. Any attorney, any politician want to come at it with me, I'll put my email up here for you to do it. You won't find sovereign citizen in no law dictionary. None.
I emailed you the other day. I shot you over a bean. Listen to the feed, but 50 shot. But I watched that movie Sovereign, and they try to make it so terrible. So what they're doing is, you know, it says sovereign, even though they was acting like it was sovereign citizen, because the way, you know, every time somebody get pulled over and they show all the clips of whatever happens, he end up getting killed and going to a shootout. So they keep putting that psyche out there, even though we are a sovereign people.
That's what they do. They have to make anything pertaining to the Moors negative, brother. And you got people like them that don't want to sit in the room and have a conversation. Since they got, listen, I'm the type of person, bro. I'm gonna bring you to the cipher. I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about you and say something. I'm gonna say, yo, let's see if we can figure this thing out. That's how I am.
That's a man.
That's not what they're gonna do because they're gonna lose an audience, bro. And that's what happened with Boyce Watkins. They're not gonna do this, bro. Let me show you something. Listen, bro, I can go for days showing you this, homie. Let me show you something else. I'm gonna show y'all something. What is it? Beyond sovereignty. What should you want to talk about? Pick your poison about me. They don't want this type of conversation, so they pay these people to say these people are claiming to be sovereign citizens. It's a moral oxymoron. They never called me and said, let's talk to Sabir about this sovereign citizen stuff. Have y'all noticed that? They never did. So, for y'all black folks that's claiming the 14th Amendment, here you go right here. Let me pull this up for you. An alien is a person born who was born and not qualified as a citizen of a country. But an alien is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the U.S. Constitution. Now, we're going to go a little further into that. That's there. That's a law dictionary, not Sabir Bay's book. Let me show you another one. For all of the black folks that keep claiming the 14th Amendment, let's move forward. And I hope this is very, very clear. Aliens is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. Make it make sense. I just gave you two different terms. I just gave you two different. Even though I showed this to them, brother, they will still reject it because this is what Frantz Fanon was talking about, that the oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. I said nothing wrong. All I did is show you. But these guys don't show you nothing. And you believe them because it sounds good. Because y'all like to follow people. I'll leave it up there. Oh, you want to go deeper into that? Let's go deeper into it, brother. Let's find out what kind of citizens they are. Remember I told you about federal citizens. You can pick up Black's Law, Ballantyne's, Bouvier's, Black Stones, whatever which one you want. This is federal citizenship. Wait a minute. What? Did you know it's a federal citizenship? And it's a corporate citizenship too? So, which one are they? You're not a state. It's a territory. Crazy, right? I could walk you down this whole path, bro, to make it make sense. And this takes a lot of work to do this. I don't know if y'all know this, but yeah, it does take a lot of work to do this. With facts. There it is. Take a picture, lasts longer. Y'all can reach out to me. I could do this on any platform, bro. Here it is right there. Any lecture. Let's set the lectures up. I tell you, we can go into any law library. Pick your law library in your state. I've been to a lot of them. Right? And this is the thing. We always want to keep talking about slavery. Let me give y'all something. I'm gonna give you something else, brother. Here it is right here. My son mom used to work for Amtrak. Let me show y'all something else. This is in the civil service test, right? When you're working for them. This is a civil service test. It says our government in Washington, D.C. has a number of different names. Did y'all know that? It is called the United States government, the national government, the central government, or the federal government. Wait a minute. Hold up. This is too much, brother Sabir. Which one are we? The national, the central, the federal? Which one are we? Take a picture. It all lasts a little long. This is what Carter G. Woodson was saying. It takes too much painstaking research. Too much painstaking research. And he said, as a result, our lawyers are not interested in that sort of mental exercise. It is a mental thing, people. And this is why we follow trends. And then when we follow the trends, and I can catch these cats in all of them. So anybody that's trying to critique me, you better do your due diligence on me, because you ain't going to catch me slipping. You know how people take videos and they watch you and say, I caught that nigga slipping. You be like, nigga, that nigga was right. I'm not even going to do a video on this nigga. This nigga, he didn't cross the T's. I can't. I just hate him. I just hate that nigga. What you think I'm one of these dudes that find information on social media, nigga, on YouTube and watch videos or go to Wikipedia? No, brother. I had this over. My son passed away. He would be 28 if he was alive. He passed away. I had this for probably 26 years. That one sheet of paper for 26 years. Damn. You can probably call me a hoarder on that motherfucker, huh? So let me show you. Huh?
Yeah, lightweight hoarding.
Yeah. So they got the brothers right there. This is KRS-One. My brother Jerry Bell from the Dad's Band in New Birth, and my brother Jose Pimentel Bay. KRS-One even came out to the event. You think he don't know? I sat with KRS-One. I know what he knows, but he also has to feed the people. So I'm gonna start using black, brother. Can you? I'm gonna start using black for people. Okay, y'all. Marcus, I'm gonna start using. He's shaking his head. No,
please don't. Please don't.
I mean, when he said, "Why are you shaking your head?" I am, because that's where the money's at, bro. Black, bro.
Well, if that's the reason, I understand. But yeah.
You gotta start saying black, brother.
All right, just make your theme song. Old boy from say I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all.
I'm black, y'all.
I'm black, y'all.
I'm black-headed black.
I'm almost. So let me show y'all something else. When I was in Tangiers, Morocco. Remember I told you nobody have treaties with black people? Oh, it was something I put up. Mosquian, something like that. These tribes, they said they was talking about treaties. So listen, this was when I was in Morocco. I was at Let me show you something else. There's some more in this map. It's a whole timeline in here, right? And it also talks about the treaty right there. It's in Morocco. The United States signed the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. They signed the treaty. That's the treaties on the wall. Crazy, right? Where Barack Obama was at. Let me show you how crazy this is. Let me see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 minute. I'm just showing y'all the facts, people, okay? So why were they trying to treaty with them? Because we was kidnapping their stuff, and we was like, they said, listen, you gotta stop it, man. You gotta stop doing what y'all doing. Could we please have a treaty with y'all? Nobody made treaty with black people. Read the laws. Nobody made treaties with black people. That's
the easiest way to bust them out is say, well, why does your grandmother birth certificate say Negro and yours says black?
That's true. So there's a place inside Tangiers, Morocco, when I was there, and it shows the treaty. I thought I had it up here, so give me 1 minute. Let me see if I can find it. I thought I had it up here, but maybe I didn't. So the treaty was there for us, for them. And they said, well, the treaty ain't gonna do with y'all. Yes, it do. It do have something to do with us. You just don't know it has something to do with you. But here it is right here, bro. It do have something to do with you. No doubt. It's just that you're black. And you got these black people who is paid off to keep us where we at. There it is right there, bro. It's right
Oh,
there.
I forgot to tell you. I sent you I think I inboxed you Kenyon Rael, what Muhammad Ali was talking about.
I
It's
seen
not
that.
it's Negro no more. Now it's black.
I seen that a long time ago, bro. I know. I seen
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So that's the treaty on the wall right there, bro. That's me in Tangiers. And again, that's George Washington. They were not black people, brother. And the treaty is written in Arabic and English. But you would think again that the black people or foundational black Americans will learn to have this conversation. And I know I've been on here for almost 2 hours, and you notice they still didn't come yet. But they're gonna have a lot to say when I get off of here. Or they may do an X. And if they do an X, they say y'all should invite Sabir over here. Like I invite them over here. They should come. I am on X. Okay, I'm on Instagram. I'm on all of them. So another person that you should study, brother, is this right here. This guy. How many people know about him? Give me 1 second. His picture is in the museum in Philadelphia. Do you know who this dude is right here, y'all?
Severe.
No, I'm talking about right there. You see the name?
I can't see it. I ain't got my glasses on. Driving. Can't see it.
I'll type it in the chat for you.
All right, and I'm gonna screenshot it.
How many so-called Africans or black people, so-called black conscious people speak about him? How many? Hold up, give me 1 second. How many speak about this man right there? Yari. How many talk about this man? And why would they make a name a masjid after him? Would it be him? That's him right here. Here you go. Y'all should look him up online. But nobody talks about him in the so-called black conscious community. But they got a masjid named after him. Let me show you who he is. You ready? Oh, I love doing this. He was a Fulani. Y'all don't get it yet? You were stripped of all of this, and they got you going against Islam. Here you go, right here. The Fulani Muslim slave. Oh my good God Almighty. It lasts longer. He was brought to America as a slave. They don't tell you that. Do they tell you this? Do you hear the black people talking about him? I don't think so. I don't think so. But I was in Georgetown. Okay. Let me show you what he did, though. You ready? Let me show you what he did. This is the deed that he gave to Georgetown University. Look, he gave it to him. In 803, Yari deeded his house in Georgetown. Ooh, where they built Georgetown University. And if you go to YouTube, you'll see me in Georgetown. But you send your kids to these schools not even understanding history. That's the deed. That's the deed. But he's a Muslim, so we ain't gonna talk about him. We ain't gonna talk about him. No. We ain't gonna talk about him. I got another one for you, bro. I got more, brother. How about Abdul Rahman? This guy. How about him? You know he was a slave too, right? Captured by his own people. So I'm giving y'all people that y'all should research. But read the book, is a little better, but they do have a YouTube on him that you can actually look up. He was another one. Let's show this one too. That's Abdul Rahman. The more. But there's a YouTube, it's called The Prince Among Slaves. Crazy, right? All this great information. You got all these smart people on social media talking, but they're not telling you this. Why? It's because they was Muslims. So I'm gonna help y'all out. The first European that stepped foot on this land was a Dutch woman, and y'all call her white. I'm gonna help y'all out, okay? Her name is Mary Shelton. So she would be foundational Black American, Marcus. I'm just helping y'all out. Would she be? She was the first so-called white woman or European. Oh, right there. Look her up. She would be foundational too, but she was the first one that stepped foot here off the Mayflower. You ain't got to believe me. So would she be foundational white American? That's a question for Kaba and the squad. How many of y'all knew about her? Look her up. Don't take my word for nothing. I don't need you to follow me. I don't need you to believe me. None of that. We keep fighting amongst each other, B, and that's what's happening. We fighting amongst each other, and this European is taking full advantage of all of this, B. Full advantage. So if you really want some real history, holler at your boy. Holler at me. I'm open. Let's open this one up. There were also Arabs in Al-Andalus in the southern part of Spain. The Arabs of Al-Andalus was the first to be enslaved and taken to America after the defeat in 1492, before the European began to capture people from different parts of the area called Africa. Spain wasn't Spain until 1492. I showed you that. We had our hand in this, B. We had our hand in all of this. And we got to recognize it. We gotta live up. We gotta recognize it, man. Okay? I'm almost finished. So keep on going and thinking that you're going to a so-called black college. There's no HBCUs, B. The majority of our people is right in here, just like with Dr. Greg Carr. This is the founder of Howard University. And he's the head. He was the head of the Freedmen's Bureau also, who built houses and asylums. Look, for Negroes, because y'all niggas are sick. Oh my God, I think I'm done, man. I think I covered enough. That's Howard University. And it was about civil rights, not human rights. Civil rights, not human rights. That's General Oliver Howard. Okay? General Oliver Howard, Howard University. Crazy as hell, B. General Oliver Howard. That's where Howard University comes from. Yeah. So we basing stuff around people's, again, if we basing it around complexions, why are Chinese people classified as black? I hope y'all getting this. I'll give you all the sources in the world for you, okay? So I'm going to ask this, and I hope y'all do me a favor and share this out. Chinese people were not black. Chinese people were black because they was not white. So it has nothing to do with the complexion, people. It's the status of an individual. Oh, can I play this video for you real quick, brother? I got a video for y'all. Y'all, we good? I got another one. I'm gonna okay. I gotta play this video for you. Oh my god, I forgot this part. So I was in I went to Alvera, this place right here, right? This is where I was at in Portugal. Oh, y'all gonna like this in a minute. I was there, right? So this is me. I'm gonna type it in so you can look it up, bro. I can't make this. That was me. I told the story to you before. Did I tell you the story when we was there about that? Huh? But they keep talking about. Hold on, I can't make this up. I'm want you to look it up though, but give me a minute. I'm gonna show you what happened to our people. I'm gonna type it in. I want y'all to look it up. Can't make this up, but I'm gonna show you something. Bear with me. I almost forgot it. Glad I didn't. Look that up right there, that place, and then look up him. Can't make this up, bro. I cannot make this up. Yeah, I was there. That's the picture you saw me at. And I was trying to get here. So where this is at. Look up Gerardo Sims Pavor. Look who he's holding in his hand. Oh, it's crazy, right? And he holding a Moorish head. Right? I can't make this up. And there's another Moor with locks underneath of him. Look him up. So we was going to go there, but it was so dark there that the driver didn't want to go up there. He said, no, ain't no lights up there. He said he was scared. He said, you want to go where? He said, ain't no lights up there. You wouldn't see nothing. I was going to go to this plaque. So where do you think they get the whole concept from the football from? But that's not football y'all playing over here. It's called handball. So they would cut the heads off of our people. I'm going to show you a video on this too, okay? Give me 1 minute. I could talk about him too. Told you I stay in Portugal so much, man. It's a lot of history that's there. So let me show you the video, bro. Can't make this up. Let's roll this thing out, man. So look him up, Gerardo Sem Pavor with the Moors. But watch this, bro. Ooh, my God, let's go.
When we talk about the Portuguese reconquest, we often imagine grand medieval armies fighting in epic battles for every inch of land conquered. But what few people know is that part of the conquests were actually carried out through secret operations, led by a man who spoke Arabic, scaled walls and was not afraid of death. But why did this man have so little attachment to life? What was his attack style like?
Look, that's his
Which
plaque.
Portuguese cities did he conquer from the Moors, and what was his legacy for the reconquest of Portugal? In today's video, we will talk about Geraldo Sem Pavor, the most What was his attack style like? Which Portuguese cities did he conquer from the Moors, and what was his legacy for the reconquest of Portugal? In today's video, we will talk about Geraldo Sem Pavor, the most insane warrior of the Portuguese Reconquista. But before starting the video, if you want to delve deeper into Western history, check out Jean-Joseph Rivet's treatise on ecclesiastical history on the Caravella's website. This 2-volume work narrates the main events in the history of the Church in chronological order. And when you buy this book, you also get access to Professor Marcelo Andrade's history course, which will help you delve deeper into this issue. This great work is 40% off until the 15th. And using our eBay,
He's still doing the same thing, bro.
County of Portalegre, and there are very few records of his youth. For some, he was the son of a large family of nobles and thus, not inheriting anything, he entered the world of arms at a young age in order to build his own fortune. But young Geraldo, still a teenager, ended up being captured and enslaved by the Almohades.
Listen.
Being taken to Al-Andalus, he waited for his family to be rescued, but it never came.
Listen.
And as a captive in Muslim lands, Geraldo learned to speak Arabic and had to fight in the Moorish armies as a slave.
Hold up. You didn't get it? Hold up. Are you getting it yet, brother? So if we did all this to them, right? Let's think about this. We did all this to them. You think they're going to tell you the truth? So we enslaved them. And then he learned the language. We learned stuff and we don't fight. This is funny, right? This is him. I was over there. It's a lot of history over this mug, bro. Hold up.
Because Muslims had the custom of sending slaves to the battlefield, and in some cases changed
And that's what they do to y'all in the military?
In the front ranks, and they were usually the first to die. This practice was immortalized iconically in the famous Battle of the Ships of Toulouse in 1212.
I was in Toulouse too, y'all, for the record.
On the other hand, there were also slaves who were incorporated as elite units in the Islamic war, fighting alongside free men on the battlefield.
Same thing
The
happened.
fact is that Geraldo, being a slave, not only faced death relatively frequently, but was also able to learn the Arabic language at a very young age. And in addition to the language, the young man also learned the tactics and the way the Moors fought and thought, as well as their main weaknesses.
Listen.
Thus, as a slave and fighting side by side with the Moors, he knew them like no one else.
You think these people don't know y'all? I keep trying to tell you, it's the same tactics.
But around 1160, Geraldo is documented in the chronicles as already being in Portuguese lands, probably after managing to escape from Muslim rule or after being rescued by the Portuguese. And he soon put himself at the service of the crown, taking advantage of his extensive knowledge of the Moors. He is soon hired as a kind of mercenary, and Geraldo is promised rewards for each action he contributes to the expansion of the kingdom.
Listen.
Thus, leading the militia, he begins to undertake missions separate from the crown in a completely independent manner. And what was impressive about these campaigns was their ferocity and brutality, in addition to unexpected and almost suicidal missions. Geraldo was an expert in raids, an ancient concept that he had heard about from the Moors. Raids were surprise Moorish raid convoys, cattle and villages in an extremely fast and violent manner, disappearing soon after.
Hold up. I'm going to stop this. Tell me if that's not what's going on right now, bro. Tell me if this is not the Moors tactics. I told you where the term Hannibal come from. The tanks. They got a tank in the military called Hannibal. But we ignore this type of stuff because they knew how vicious the Moors were.
And Geraldo decides to use the concept of raids against the Moors, but he perfects this concept. In addition to carrying out surprise and rapid attacks, Geraldo M. Pessoa chose to lead his troops with little armor and to be the first to scale the Moorish fortresses, thus taking on the most dangerous missions. And all this served as an incentive for his men, who, admiring him, gave him the nickname of Fearless, that is, fearless of nothing. Things that for many would be impossible or difficult to achieve, Geraldo achieved with great ease, always putting his own life at risk.
I ain't gonna play all the video because I don't want to get blocked, but I want y'all to understand the story if y'all understand it. I was there. So if you capture somebody, right, and you enslave them, and then nobody's coming for you, what are you going to do? Like, you're going to feel some type of way. Do you, once you break free? Remember, I gave you a scenario where, like, if I shoot you in your leg, you're not going to come back and shoot me in my leg. You're going to come back and kill me. So that's what he did. He came back. He said, nigga, I know y'all tricks. You think this European, for all you foundational Black Americans, you really think they don't know what y'all about. They trained you in their school for 12 years, okay? That's why you have these people like Kaba and them are the way they are. I trained you for 12 years, and then I gave you 4 more years of my university, and they're still doing the same thing to this day. It's the same damn thing. Don't get off that conveyor belt. That's why they said all we ask of the Black man is to be a good nigga, and the rest going to follow on its own. That's what it is. That's why they changed everything. They changed so-called Black History Month. I mean, Negro Week to Black History Month. Carter G. Woodson never called it Black History. He called it Negro Week. Never Black History. Negro Week. Y'all don't get it yet? So the people that can be bought, it can be bought. Just like back then. Nothing's changed. Negro History Week, not Black History Month. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. I went over just a couple of minutes, but please feel free to support what I do because I don't get super chats and I am open for any of these conversations. Okay, please, people, please hit the like button, hit the share button, 80%. And please share because it's not Black History Month. It's Negro Week. And I hope I did justice and I hope I did something good. And I hope y'all share this to Kaba, the foundationals, whoever. we can have a talk because I got a whole lot more to share, baby. A whole lot more to share. I'm not sharing this though, brother Marcus. Hold up. This is what I'm not going to share because this is what they want black people to see. I was in Alabama. Look, that's what they want black people to see right there, Marcus. It's right here. Hold up. Got more. They want them to see this. Hold up. They want them to see this. I was in Alabama. I was upset. That made me sick. Look at this. I asked this teacher, why are you letting children walk through those? Nigga, that was crazy. That's in Alabama. Hold up. I said, what the hell is this? Hold up. All this is in Alabama when I was down
That's
there.
called never forget.
Nigga, that's traumatizing people. And then they got the Christians over here kneeling. That's in the park, bro, in Alabama. I can't believe this. That's all in Alabama.
Took a lot of time and effort to make it.
What? And they spend time, we ain't got no money. We ain't got no money, brother, but yeah. And this is the 16th Street Baptist Church when I was down there. That's me at the 16th Street Baptist Church. You know, they're bombing. Okay. So listen, y'all, do me a favor. Share these videos out. I'm open for it. And I hope everybody got something from this. And please share. Like my brother Bush Kid said, you know, pass the plate, bro. Because I don't get super chats. But I thank everybody. If you don't,
support.
And again, this is not a beat up on my brother Kaba, none of that people, any of these foundational. So please don't try to do a video and say what I'm saying. I'm against something. Call me up, email me. Okay, my number hasn't changed. I'm still here, but you can pick whatever subject you want, and we can have a discussion on it. Okay, so give me 1 minute. I'm trying to find my brother. Here you go. I gotta put this up here. The great Carter G. Woodson in DC. Give me 1 second. So please, people, share, like, and tell them stop talking about it. Email Sabir. My email is right there, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. I'm gonna close out with this song. Rest in peace to my brother James Ingram. I remember I was in his office and he shared this whole album with me. His name was James Ingram Bay, but I thank y'all so much. Share. Stand in the light, baby. Dark. Stand in the light. Peace.
In a time when the words of the truth are not spoken, there's a war, there's hatred tearing us apart, and the sea reaches high to horizons now broken, and the world is so weary and frightened and lost. You must go on and stand in the light. You will hear your soul singing. Stand in the light. Close your eyes and you'll see all that goodness can be. Love, real love. Doesn't matter what they say.
Stand in the light, baby.
You must hurry in a time when the seasons of life are so